happened, Khadgar. Something terrible. Who is she? What is she?
She is Razagath, youngest of the primal incarnates.
The release of Razagath heralds great danger for this world.
If we are to be protectors once more, the aspects of our dragonflights must be made anew.
Then it seems the mortal races too must answer the call and face the storms ahead.
Charge! Along the way, you may discover a new destiny of your own.
All right. It is time. Well, almost. As you can see, based on the release times, we are actually about... I can't tell if he's being weird, if he's being sarcastic or serious or not. I'm sure he's making a joke. Cause I find it funny, like some random player who's not aware of what's going on, and they just see all these people gathered around and just in this area, and they're just like, why is everyone here? Like, what's with all the people that are here? What's going on? Oh, man. But yeah, it's interesting feeling, isn't it, guys? I was going to say, as you can see, we are about, according to the posted release times, we are about, I would say, 19 minutes away from the global release of World of Warcraft Dragonflight. And as you can see, lots of people all across the world are getting ready. It's a global release, so this is not just happening like here in the United States. Just as a reminder, in case you're wondering about this, it says realm time, and my local time is 4:41 because I live in the central time zone in the state of Texas. So that's the time for me. It's going to go live for me at about, it's according to the posted release times, at 5 o'clock p.m. Whereas other people, Eastern time, it'll be 6 p.m. On the Pacific coast, it'll be 3 p.m. And different times for people all across the world. They have a map showing when the actual release time should be. I don't know why this says 0 for social. That seems like a bit of a bug. Hold on, let's reload the interface, see if that fixes it. I'm sure there's going to be some weird issues, because, of course, I can also imagine it's not necessarily going to be an issue of, although I guess, wait a minute, why does it say available? I put, okay, looks like we may be having some weird BattleNet issues, I'm guessing. I wouldn't be surprised if they could try to get DDoSed again. That's just my guess, that we're probably going to get DDoSed once again. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's not going to happen here in the main city. I've heard, let's go take a look, actually. By the way, in case you were curious, this is going to be my intended main for this expansion. Let's just say after maining a Death Knight for Shadowlands, it made me miss mobility. Because, of course, oh, look at all, yes, we're all flying over there. In fact, hold on, I should get the mount. What is it called? No, where is it? There it is. The Tangle Dreamweaver. This is the one I should be using right here. After all, you saw it in the trailer just now, the little cinematic that they showed. Yeah, here we go. There's the Alex Strauss looking like dragon mount. That's the one that drops in Dragon Soul. I still haven't had that drop for me. All 3 of those mounts that can drop from Dragon Soul have still not dropped for me. There's Memron's head. I don't have that. But just look at all the players that are here. Yeah, you can tell this is people like, bring on the Zeppelin, the guy says. Yep, you can tell people are waiting. This is supposed to be where the expansion is probably going to launch, where we're actually going to hop on the Zeppelin here that takes us to the Dragon Isles. In fact, hold on. I should also get the other... although that was more fitting for my Death Knight. What was it? There was that other... you can see them, like, right there. You can see the guy on the mount that you got. Hold on. One of the things I can do is I can actually go to the player and inspect them. Ah, the Frostbrew Proto-Worm. Yeah, that's what it's called. Just to go ahead and show it off. It's called the Frostbrood. There it is. Yeah, the one for doing the Death Knight Star Zone and Wrath Classic. Yeah, I got that, because of course I did. But this was honestly more fitting for me on my Death Knight compared to, Oh, did that guy come over here for some reason? Anyways. Yeah, that was more fitting on my Death Knight, I think, compared to here on my, Here we go. He's, like, trying to show off, I guess. I'm like, yeah, look, see? Here. Anyways. Yeah, everyone is hyped. Everyone's ready. Everyone's excited. You can see everyone flying around this area, showing off their mounts. I was doing a little bit of mount farming earlier. Look at all the players here just flying, around this Zeppelin area. This is what it's like when an expansion is about to launch. Although I've heard it's been even like crazier than this before in the past. Like I haven't experienced all those other launches in the past personally, but I have heard from those who were a part of it what it was like. Such as, like, I know someone who played WoW from when Vanilla was in Alpha all the way up to BFA, and that's when he ended up stopping his sub because he got very upset with BFA. But he experienced all the other launches up to that point. I did not. BFA was the first time I experienced an actual launch of an expansion. I didn't really get to experience that with Legion, since I was still kind of getting into the game at the time, and that's when I really started to actually play it and then start recording it for the channel here. And I covered in separate videos the launches of BFA and Shadowlands. So this would be the third launch I've actually experienced at the time it happens. I've heard that the launches for, I think the one for Wrath was like the probably the busiest, like the one with the most population, which to me makes the most sense. I can imagine there was quite an interesting launch for Burning Crusade, but at the same time, let's compare what Burning Crusade was talking about and hyping compared to Wrath. Like, Wrath was the one that you could imagine that, like, tons of people were so excited about, because it was Arthas, and, like, the main story from Warcraft 3. The story that really got a lot of people invested in Warcraft. I'm one of those. So, of course, you can imagine what it was like at Orgrimmar and at Stormwind, waiting for the things here to take us to Northrend. It's obviously not quite the same. I can't really say that there's any hype behind this one compared to Wrath, especially. In fact, it feels kind of underwhelming this time around. I actually feel like, oh, hey, look, there's some guildmates of mine showing up. Right there. Slash wave. Of course, you gotta wave, right? I'm like, oh, hey, look, there's one of my buddies there. One of our officers on one of our alts. Alright, hold on. Let me, these are some of them. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, I actually did upgrade my sub and got this. I'm part of a guild called Full Murloc. I had to. I had to get this mount. So, anyways, let's see. What mount do I got this because it's called the Illidari Doomhawk, and of course I'm part of the Illidari, but honestly, it's fine, but, there's some other mounts I'm just like, I'd much rather be on. In fact, hold on, because, let's do this one. There we go. Let's see how many others can bring out. Alright, so there's another Infinite Time Reaver right over there. There's another one over there. It's one of the, hardest to get and rarest mounts in the game. There's one of my favorite dragon mounts there. Yeah, get the dragon mounts, everybody. Everybody get your dragon mounts out. Yeah, actually, hold on. Looks like there's a bunch of these ones here, so let's go ahead and get this one out. There we go. Look at this. Look at all the dragon mounts. Look at this. Oh, I love this. All the dragon mounts are out. But, let's go ahead and talk a little bit before we get underway here. Since obviously any minute... This happened hilariously timed last time for Shadowlands. Oh, look at that. Someone brought the dark portal. Oh gosh, we're going back to Outland. We're going back to Draenor. Alright, anyways. I thought that was funny. I mean, we've had to use it for 2 other expansions before. Why not now, right? Anyways, we're starting this expansion with a bit of a heavy heart. I've mentioned this before. I'm dedicating this playthrough to the memory of our fallen raid leader who sadly passed away a few weeks ago, Fury. We're all, our guild is going to this expansion with a heavy heart, knowing he's no longer with us. We've been working on the transition already, of course, to have someone take over as our new raid leader and our new guild master, and that's something that they've been working on. So it's also really sad as well that even recently, now switching a bit more to real life here, we've had a couple more losses that were, kind of bothered me, because I what? Discover some money in your adventure guide. What? Oh my gosh, seriously? Lucky penny! Okay, free achievement, I guess. I don't know. Oh, man. Also, as my guildmate said, I'm going to be having my phone watching someone stream, but with the volume completely turned down, just so I can have the 4 hours build up to get the Feldrake mount that you can get. But I was going to also refer to... yeah, exactly. Both Kevin Conroy and Jason David Frank having passed recently. I was a child in the 90s, as in I was born in 88 and I grew up in the 90s. The 90s were my childhood. And I cannot think of the 90s as a childhood without thinking of Batman, the animated series, and Power Rangers. Those were two hugely influential things back in the 90s, back in the day. And it kept going. Power Rangers is still going, and I mean, Kevin Conroy kept voicing Batman for over 30 years, not just in the animated series, but he kept going in Justice League animated movies, the Arkham games, with the exception of Arkham Origins. Just, those hit me hard. So, it's kind of good that this is coming out around this time, because hopefully this will be a little bit more uplifting and help and be a little bit more feel good for some of us that perhaps are having a heavy heart because of this. Obviously in fact, as I was preparing for this playthrough, I was hearing this character sitting in Orgrimmar, just kind of like checking add-ons. And someone whispers me. They say, was Fury the Warrior in this guild? And I was like, wow, really? And it turns out it was someone who was a friend of his in real life. He was part of the guild a few years ago, but then he quit the game. But he knew him in real life. And he didn't know if we knew that he had passed. Oh gosh, I should probably get out of general chat. Just to be safe. Yeah, just to be safe, because who knows what is going to get said there this day. I know it's part of the fun, but I'm having to do this on YouTube, so anyone who's also doing this on Twitch knows the dangers that can come with that. Anyways, yeah, he knew him in real life, and he didn't know if we had known that he had passed on, and he was telling me that, and I told him, oh no, trust me, we know. We had a memorial for him. And we have brought him back into the guild since he is back in the game now. So yeah, that was a cool experience. But yeah. So I've also, as you can see, I've been double checking. A lot of the add-ons have been up to date for the current patch. So hopefully I'm gonna have very few issues. In case you're wondering, because you can look at this already ahead of time. You can look at the Dragon Isles. From what I can tell, I think the Waking Shores is where we're going to be going to first, because right there it says where the Zeppelin is going to be taking us. And as you can see, I already found there's already a Handy Notes add-on for this, so we can be able to go around and actually, oh gosh. Okay, so there are going to be some issues, it looks like. That's going to be part of it, so we'll have to figure out how that gets fixed. Or if that needs to get patched or fixed, who knows, but it's obviously, I expected there are going to be some issues, but you can see, we'll be able to actually look around and see some of the various different things that are here on the Dragon Isles, where the Flight Masters are, where the quests are, and also where the dragon glyphs are, because apparently these are going to have to do with the dragon riding system. When I am able to actually get that, I have not gotten that, obviously. I don't know when we're going to do that. I didn't really look that far into what we're going to be able to actually do, in what order, like how far into the expansion we're actually going to have to go before we get certain things like dragon riding. But I've heard someone say, get this, because picking up the glyphs along the way is actually going to help out, as opposed to having to run around afterwards later on to collect them. So try and have that add-on ready to go, so you can try and collect them as you are questing throughout the Dragon Isles. So anyways, It's 4:55 p.m. We are supposedly 5 minutes away from launch. The countdown is happening. Tick, 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 tick. And I'm checking, and yes, there are other people on other servers, other streamers that are all waiting. In Orgrimmar, we are all waiting here at the Zeppelin Master. In Stormwind, they are waiting at the docks. And by the way, I should also let you guys know, I am probably going to be covering this from at least 3 different points of view, depending on how the content goes. I had to do 4 different points of view in Shadowlands because there was 4 covenants. I don't know how the content is going to go here in Dragonflight in that regard, but the intention I'm having is that this Demon Hunter will be my main on the Horde, along with my Evoker, especially now that I've gotten to try out both specs. And I've decided my new Alliance main is not going to be the other Demon Hunter you've seen before. It's actually going to be my Void Elf Warlock, because I was testing out Demonology in the dungeon, and oh my goodness, guys, the changes they have made to Demonology Warlock. I've heard some people say it's bad spec this right now, and I'm not sure I agree, because I've also seen people post that the Pit Lord can be just really strong. All I know is it's fun to play. I was having a blast playing it, especially seeing the amount of demons that you can be able to summon and just have be your army for you, which is what I've always wanted from that spec. And it just felt that way. Like, I had this huge army. It was awesome. And according to the damage meter, it was doing really good damage because I was consistently near the top of the damage meter. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and main a Demo Warlock on the Alliance for this expansion. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know if I'm going to have to actually swap between Affliction or Destro. I don't know. But honestly, it's like, even if it's not, I'm feeling committed to the Demo spec, this expansion. I've always felt that way about that spec. Affliction and Destro are fine for what they are, don't get me wrong. But the Demo one has always been the one that really appeals to me. You know, just tossing out minions to fight for you. I've always liked the idea about that spec. And that's why I want to actually, enjoy playing it. We're just a couple minutes away. It's almost here, everybody. The countdown is happening. It's the final countdown. I should probably stop. Don't want to get copyright. Or copy wrong, as someone I know says. But yeah, look at this. Look at people are like, let the lag fest begin, everybody, because ooh boy. Blood and thunder. Yeah. Oh man, what a sight. I don't get to see this sight very often, and I love seeing this. This is great. This is why I can understand people talking about how it feels to have this huge player base here, to see them all gathered together like this in one spot, to do stuff like this. This is really cool. Really, really awesome. It really is. There's various different streamers that you can just kind of do what I'm doing, which is like, just either use your browser on your computer or just get the Twitch app on your phone or your iPad or whatever, and just go to the Twitch app and then look at the various different streamers that are doing World of Warcraft Dragonflight for the drops, and then just kind of turn the sound all the way down, and yeah. Just waiting for someone to pop up here any second and say, go get ready for the Zeppelin to go to the Dragon Isles. That's what I'm anticipating anyway. It's 5 o'clock. And the game crashes. The servers crash.
Our expedition is ready to depart. Meet me outside Orgrimmar, and together we shall venture to the Dragon Isles.
Here we go! The server is live!
What have you learned lately?
I am so excited. Are you ready to begin our adventure together? Yes, we all are.
Remember,
Our preliminary expedition has made landfall in the Dragon Isles. Thanks to the efforts of those brave Dragon Scale expedition members, we have established a protected landing site in the Dragon Isles. Excuse me. And made contact with the Dragonflight's embassy. Are you prepared to accompany us on our next voyage to the Dragon Isles? Ride the Defiant Dragon Scale to the Dragon Isles from the Zeppelin Tower outside Orgum.
I look forward to the expedition. Zeppelin shouldn't be too long now.
Now, this is a cool little feature that I found out from the beta. They added this thing here to actually show you when the Zeppelin is going to actually show up. Look at that. We actually now have a counter here showing it's this many seconds until the Zeppelin arrives. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, I can't stop this. All this chat here. I wish I could kind of like cover that or silence that or whatever, but whatever. Anyways, let's hop on the Headless Horseman's mount. And then we'll get ready to hop on the Zeppelin. Holy moly. Here we go, it's here. The Zeppelin is here, ladies and gentlemen. Is this built to code? Does it have a weight limit? Is this going to hold everybody here?
We shall depart.
Are we sure it's able to actually withstand all the players that are here?
Dragon scale in
I apologize for all the naughty chat from
adventure,
the players here.
Finally.
Hopefully they
Flown there and back
keep
again
it-
by now.
I did not mind at all. While waiting, I captured some vibrant images of the coastal wildlife.
You'll get plenty of pictures in the Dragon Isles. So many new species to document.
And maybe get eaten by.
Again, I will also show what it's like on the Alliance side later. Just as a heads up, in case you're wondering, what's this like in Stormwind? I'll show that later. Obviously not the actual launch experience like this, but I'll try and see and show the differences between what it's like to do this on Horde compared to Alliance.
I captained hundreds of smuggling operations, launched right under Elisand's nose. If anyone understands subtlety in navigation, it is I.
Well, well. Very well then, Captain. Huh. Sitting on the throne. Da 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 da. Ew, somebody licked me. Here we go, boys! Here we go! To the Dragon Isles we go! Off to the Dragon Isles we go! Stuck in the loading screen for what's probably going to be a long time. I imagine we're going to be on this loading screen for a while. It can't be an actual expansion launch without something like this. Some lag or freezing on a loading screen, something. And who would have known that they were just right there all along? If only we had just simply, when on Alliance, when we were on our way to Northrend, just gone a little bit more to the right. We somehow avoided I guess we were like, forget about Coltiris. Imagine if we had just gone a little bit more to the right of Coltiris. Hey, the Dragon Isles are right here. What do you know? We should go let the dragons know. It's just funny, like, over time, see these things get revealed, and it's just like, huh, they're right there the whole time. Why didn't we just go over there? Or fly over there or something? Oh, boy. Like I said, I have a feeling I'm going to be stuck on this loading screen for a while. You'll notice this is just literally stuck here. It's just like, I'm not the only one. I'm checking on the Twitch because I am, of course, like I said, I'm doing the thing where I'm following someone's stream. And, Oh yeah, they're stuck on the loading screen too. Everybody's gonna be stuck on the loading screen, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, so many are streaming this right now. And they are all gonna be doing the same thing. Oh, we're all... Oh my goodness. We were all put in the graveyard. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, that is hilarious. Now that is what I'm talking about. Oh. Oh man, that's funny. Hold on, when is yeah, let's be like, hey.
We are united in purpose.
He'll be back in a minute, 12 seconds. Oh, that's funny. No one can get there. Oh man, that is hilarious. Now, I have heard stories about this. About how they tried to go to this thing. I know someone that told a story about what it was like when the gates of... hold on, where was it? It's down here. Yeah, Encourage. I heard someone say that when the gates of Encourage event opened back in vanilla, that they were all trying to get there. Like, say it like from the Eastern Kingdoms to get here. Or trying to do other transportation to get, you know, from somewhere in Kalimdor to there. And then all of a sudden they were put in, like, the Stone Talon Mountains. Now, I don't mean in the zone. I mean, like, literally in the mountains. And it was just kind of this hilarious, just kind of like, what? Kind of moment for everybody. And I feel like that's what we just had. That honestly feels like what we just had just now. That was hilarious. Oh man, that was funny. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's possible they're going to be having another DDoS attack here. Oh boy. And the Zeppelin is gone. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. And we have to wait another 5 minutes for it to come back. Yeah, I have a sneaky feeling that we may actually have to do a re-login or something, that there could be some kind of hotfix or something to fix this. That's just a gut feeling I have. Like, they could be getting DDoS or something. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man, that was funny. Whoa. Oh, this is weird. Now all of a sudden my Twitch app is kind of freezing on my phone here. Hello. Ugh. It's like everything just kind of crashed here around around this time. It's like, bam, everything's crashing. Ugh. And I wonder if Twitch is actually having a hard time trying to maintain this with what's going on right now. Let's see. So, I attempted to literally restart, and as I expected, the launcher also had some weird issues because it was like, new! And I'm like, no, it's not new for the World of Warcraft app. And I was like, it's not new. I think the issue is getting widespread to the launcher, and I'll bet you, once again, they are probably getting DDoSed, at least on USA. I'm checking on Twitch, and someone I know from Australia, a streamer, she is in, like she's made it to the Dragon Isles on the Australian server that she plays. And some of the people are in fact getting to the Dragon Isles. So I guess our server just had some kind of weird crash issue. And as you can see, I'm kind of stuck on this loading screen right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. And be back with hopefully a trip to the Dragon Isles. Hopefully things will be fixed by then. Stay tuned.